In studio with me right now, by the way, corporate dietitian from the United Family of Stores. It's Brenda Duby. Brenda, good morning.
Hey, how are you?
Doing great. How are you doing?
Good. Maybe that little cough in my throat. So, here we go.
It's going to be windy, it's going to be cold, and it's going to be warm, and yeah, 'tis the season.
'Tis the season. So this season, I thought we'd talk about a little bit something maybe unusual to talk about right now, and that is pork.
Sounds good.
Okay. So the reason I'm talking about it is because we've partnered up with Smithfield Fresh Pork, and they're going to be doing something I think is pretty cool. They are going to be giving away 50 $100 gift cards.
Wow.
That are good at any of our stores. And all you have to do to enter is to purchase a Smithfield product. And, of course, use your rewards number because that's how we'll use it to randomly draw.
Okay.
But every time you make a purchase, now if you make 3 pork purchases in one purchase, that's still one entry.
Okay.
But if you do it 3 different times, that's 3 different entries. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So speaking of pork, so you know what? Something happened last week. I was working with some people and we were talking about pork and we had pork stir fry. And one of the girls said, I've never had pork really. Like I don't really know what to do with it. Never grew up with it. And that shocked me. Right. Because you
would think that a lot of people would.
That's right.
Yeah.
So come to find out, that's not as common as I thought. So, the lean pork, like pork loin, anytime it has the word loin, that usually means leaner, is you can use it in a similar way that you can chicken in a lot of the same recipes. It's a great crock pot meal. It's great in the oven. The other thing about pork, though, is people tend to overcook it. And so they remember like pork chops that taste like shoe leather because they're so tough.
Right.
The new standard to cook it to is 145 degrees. And there can be some pink in there, and that makes people a little bit nervous. The best thing to do is have a meat thermometer and check that out to prevent any foodborne illness.
Okay.
So that would be a great way to do that. So a roast is good this time of year. I don't mind putting a roast in, just seasonings, salt, pepper. It doesn't have to be anything fancy.
Yeah.
And then throw in some carrots and some potatoes. Throw it in the oven for, however big your roast is. And it smells good, warms it up. It's even good Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, easy meal.
And so a little bit of pink is okay. Don't freak out.
Yeah, just
a little bit.
You just need to depend on that meat thermometer, really.
Okay, so in 145 degrees.
145 degrees.
Okay.
Is the recommendation.
Very cool. Let's say you can pick up all of those Smithfield products at all the United Supermarket locations, including the brand new location as well.
That's right. And remember, these are fresh pork products. So this doesn't go for the bacon, the sausage, the hams. So we're talking fresh pork. So pork chops, pork roast, pork loin, those types of things.
Pork chops sound pretty good right now.
I'm thinking so.
It's
my favorite.
Yeah, pork chops sound pretty good, actually.
Right?
Brenda, thanks for stopping by today.
Thank you.
And we'll visit with you again next week.
All right.